Alright, so before I start off this video, I'm just going to say one thing. If I see one more piece of Halloween candy, I'm going to barf. I ate so much. There was alcohol involved. And it was so much candy. It was horrible. No. We must be strong. We must move on. Right. I don't believe it. I promise I wear the same clothes every day. I don't. I do wear the same hoodie sometimes. It's my favorite hoodie. This thing has lasted me like from California and back, so it's been a good hoodie. It's about 5 years old. Yeah, 5 years old actually, almost. It's a pretty good hoodie. It's lasted me for a while. It's an Element hoodie. Not per se my favorite brand, but I do like the design that's on it. It's pretty nice. The actual reason for my vlog today is pitbulls. Gonna tackle that elephant in the room, right? Because my would-be will be something. It's complicated in another video. Stepson actually asked me when he met my dog, aren't pit bulls dangerous? Aren't they vicious? I was like, what? People still have this misconception? I was like, people around me that live around me and interact with me and my child have this misconception? Wow. I need to fix this. I need to seriously figure this out. So I did some research and I am going to cover some things about pit bulls, myths and whatnot, and just some basic facts so people have some knowledge. And I'll let you know. So I'll let you know what I find. It's a good idea. So ready, set, go. Alright, so pit bull terriers are also known as pit bulls for short, of course. They are also named Staffordshires. I actually never heard that term before, and that's interesting. They're also called the American Bulldog. They go by quite a few different names. I think part of it is because the breed itself gained such a negative stigma against it that they changed the name simply to try and get away from that. In a lot of my resource and fact checking, I found that some of the studies are actually overlap between those who are for the breed-specific bans and those who are against the breed-specific bans. So it goes to show that the wording in an article can really, really skew your perception of what the facts actually say. So always click on those links, check the facts, because somebody could be putting up a really good front of, hey, this is what the study said, when in actuality, the study said something a lot different, and that just happened to be a little piece of the puzzle. Also, I found that, a lot of people say, oh, well, they were nanny dogs back in World War I, but I didn't really find anything supporting that. I didn't find anything saying that they were the #1 dog, they were most popular, or anything like that. St. Bernards were really popular back then. They were, I think, the #1 sold dog in America at that time. Now, going to different breeds, you want to look at the terrier class. They are bred to hunt. They are bred to have high endurance, high energy. They are bred to keep up. They're terriers. That's what they do. I mean, oh my god, it's so frustrating when people go, oh, well, pit bulls are so hyperactive. Well, duh, so is your Chihuahua, but you don't see me threatening to ban it. It's ridiculousness. And the whole locking jaw thing. It's actually, dogs' jaws don't lock. Even pit bulls don't lock the way that people say that they do. Now, I'm not going to lie, a pit bull bite is a very nasty thing to have happen. But so is any other dog bite. I mean, just because your dog isn't a pit bull does not mean that it can't maul a person. German shepherds can do it. It's something that can really happen, I promise. And the pressure of their bite is only significantly greater than some other dog breeds. It's not even all of them. I can't quite remember what the number one dog breed the strength of their bite is, but I think it's a German Shepherd. I'm not sure. Um, but pit bulls, they don't have that locking jaw. Then again, they're bred to hunt, and yeah, they're not going to let go right away because they've been provoked into something that they feel is threatening them, and that's not something that they're going to back down from because they are bred to be hunting dogs. They are bred to be strong and to be loyal and to be dedicated. And it's unfortunate that people look at that and go, okay, well, they're also used for fighting. But only 3% of pit bulls alive today are really used for fighting. It's a problem that's going on. It's something that needs to be fixed. But you can't sit here and punish my dog for something that somebody else is doing and other people's ignorance. And, that goes back to, the breed-specific bans. They're not really reducing dog bite incidents in the areas that they're being implemented in because you can ruin a chocolate lab's or a black lab or whatever's temperament just the same as you could a pit bull or chihuahua or a beagle or any other hound or anything like that. You can ruin a dog's temperament primarily through their environment. There are dogs who have dispositions to certain tendencies, to certain behaviors, but you can train that out. I promise. It can be done. It has been done. The only dog that I've ever personally met that I've had any issue with consistently with the breed is probably chows. They're one people dogs, and so are German shepherds, but chows are pretty bad about it. They're really aggressive. They don't like change. They don't like strangers. But then again, that can be trained. You can train them to not be excessively aggressive. Of course, they're going to be protective. It's in their nature. But you can train them to listen and train them to obey. And now, as far as pits go, they're actually average to above average on the breed intelligence. And they require a lot of stimulation. They get really bored easily. They can really become agitated and get really destructive if they're not walked regularly or given something to focus their energy on. For example, the remote in my previous video, I had to replace that because my dog she was home alone for like an hour, and the moving in with me, the shelter life, everything that she's trying to relearn, and she's been super stressed about it. She chews when she's anxious. And I think I'd misplaced her antler, which I'm going to get to in just a minute. I'd misplaced her antler, and she ate the remote. So I replaced the remote, and everything was good. And I didn't see it come out the other end, so I'm hoping that it did. I don't know. Now, more specifically, back to Delaney. As far as pits go, she is not a full-blood pit. She is actually a mix. We think maybe she's a chocolate lab pit mix, but behold, the vicious dog. Yeah, she's... Hey. Hey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, sweetheart. She's actually a little bit dopey right now. She's just been microchipped and vaccinated and fixed. She's been spayed. She's such a sweetheart. She's actually trying so hard to go back to sleep. Poor thing. So she's about 2 years old. Apparently, the owner that she had previously allowed her to have puppies. And so she had puppies before her stay at the shelter. She'd only been at the shelter for about a month or so before I found her and rescued her. She is relearning potty training or house training. My roommate has 4 cats, and so she thinks that it's a great idea to go in the litter boxes. She's a little too big for the litter box, so she ends up pooping next to it. And I'm like, really, dog? Really? So she tries. She tries really hard. As far as her training and stuff, she's actually doing really great. We have a front lead leading harness because she did pull a little bit when I first got her. And now that's pretty much resolved. She's doing really great. She's doing so much better on that. She does know how to sit. She shakes. She does other paw where, after she shakes, I'm like, no, I want your other paw. And she shakes, and it's actually really good. She steps into the harness well. She's learning the up command. She's doing pretty well. So I'm working on that. And as far as the chewing goes, my best friend is this little antler right here. It is so flipping cool. You can get them at like PetSmart, Petco, anything like that. And they're a little bit on the high end side. This is not rawhide. This is actually an antler. These are very sturdy. They won't chip off into the dog's digestive system like rawhide will, tear them up. Rawhide can kill your dog. Please do not feed your dog rawhide. It is very dangerous. Any vet any vet animal breeder, anything like that, they'll tell you it's ridiculous. Please don't feed your dogs rawhide. Get your animals microchipped. This Delaney has been microchipped for me because she goes outside. Please get your animals microchipped. Make sure they have their tags on, because if your animal gets picked up by the shelter and they don't have any microchip, you're gonna lose them. And especially a dog as nice and sweet as Delaney, there's no way you're gonna get that back because she's so amazing with people and kids and cats. She's amazing with cats, actually. I'm gonna demonstrate this because she is amazing with cats. You will not believe this. All right, there. She's seen the cat. She has seen the cat. She's excited about the cat. He's over this. She's not over. She's smelling him. She's only interested in interacting with him, and he's giving up. They are very sweet. They are very, very, very sweet to each other, and it's actually pretty nice. She's an amazing dog, and she's super sweet. We're working with her, and she's a pit bull. Whoops. I didn't realize that they were so dangerous. Because that's not dangerous. That right there, that is ridiculousness. They're ridiculously cute, and she's so sweet. She has those beautiful eyes, and she makes me happy, and she's great with my son, and those are the most important things. You need to train your dog, work with them, walk them, interact with them. They're going to get bored, they're going to get agitated, and then that's what leads to bad things. That's what leads to bites. That's what leads to aggression towards other animals and whatnot, because they don't know. And until you train them and teach them, they're not going to know, and then they're going to act aggressively. One more thing. Knowledge is power. Education. Educate yourself on the warning signs that a dog gives before they bite, before they attack, before they have that fight or flight response. It's something you need to look up. You need to know, because a lot of these unprovoked attacks were not unprovoked. The signs were there. The person, the owner, a lot of the pit bull attacks and stuff that I've seen have been on the owner, and it's through lack of knowledge and just ignorance and this almost I don't want to say disrespect for the dog, but ignorance and disregard for the dog's signals to warn the person. So definitely get all of that taken care of. And I can go into that a little bit later if you'd like. Leave in the comments, leave some feedback, anything that I can improve on, anything that you'd like to see more of. Maybe some more of the dog. I can demonstrate her tricks and stuff at a later time. Let me know. Bye, guys. You're amazing. Is that a heart? That's okay. Yeah. Oh, look, it's a shining, bright heart light thing. Ha, I did so well. All right. Bye, guys. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Keep winging it.